My name is Constance, and this is Cruelty Free Musings. Welcome back to my channel, where today we are going to be doing a minor declutter. Random, not really related note. Bear walked in to my, walked in as I was getting ready this morning. This is our second bedroom, in case you were wondering. It's, basically my hobby room. He walked in this morning and he was like, "Wow, you have a lot of makeup." I didn't realize before, and I was like, I did not change anything about how I organize my makeup, but yes, you are correct. I have a lot of makeup. That's not why I do declutters. I do declutters because I am like, you know what? There are things in my collection which could go to someone who has nothing else and could make that person very happy. So I have this little box which is pretty full of things that I'm going to be sending to Project Beauty Share. And I'm going to be putting some feminine supplies in there as well, because that is also always highly in demand. I was just inspired watching someone's declutter. I think maybe Samantha March. I know she did a foundation declutter recently. I just was watching a declutter video and I was like, you know what? I have things in my collection that I can give to someone else and make them feel more confident and put together. So let's do that, alright? And let's make a video about it, because why not? I have some opinions about this stuff. Alright, let us begin. Well, let's begin with the non-makeup stuff. There's only a few items in here. Alright, so to begin, this is a hairspray from Paul Mitchell, which I have only used a couple of times. It's non-aerosol, so I will be able to send it in the mail. It's a nice hairspray, but it smells very intensely of cucumbers. And I prefer my hair not to smell like cucumbers. Maybe that's just me, but I would use this up if I hadn't happened to pick up a heat protectant that also works as a hairspray. So this has completely co-opted my use of this, so I might as well give this away and make someone else happy. Also, along that line of something that was co-opted by this thing works hard. I spray this in my hair after I've washed it to give it a little bit of that dirty feeling, sticky and a bit gritty, because my hair after I've just washed it is very silky. And I love how silky it is, and also it does not stay up for anything. And my hair is at a very annoying length where if I don't have it up, it gets caught under the strap of my purse all the time. Anyone else, or is that just me, where like your hair hits your shoulder down here, and then you swing your purse over your shoulder and you're like, let's pull my hair out from underneath my purse strap? Right, so I use this to make my hair a little bit gritty so that it will stay up in a ponytail or a messy bun, or whatever I'm feeling, and not annoy me, basically. And I was using this. This is a mousse from AG Hair Care. Cruelty free also. Perfectly inoffensive, and I enjoyed it. And I have only used about down to there. Like, I use this 2 pumps at a time, but I only wash my hair once every 10 to 14 days. I sometimes now, with my hair being a little bit shorter, I do wash it every 7 days. But like 7 to 10 days, I use this once. I can skip this entirely and just go with that. Throw it, spray it into my, spush it into my wet hair, and then let it dry, and it'll have a little bit more grit and texture. Versus this, which is, fine. It's serviceable. But I just don't need a mousse. It is, I got this because I wanted a mousse that was compatible with air drying your hair. This is compatible with air drying your hair. And so I was like, sure, I'll get that one. It's cruelty free. And I have just decided that I would rather spray basically hairspray into my hair than, the noise, than put the mousse in there. All right, this is the hand lotion that I have been keeping in my purse for a while. This is the J.R. Watkins Shea Butter Hand Cream. It's a really nice hand cream, very moisturizing, very nourishing. The scent is coconut milk and honey because this was on clearance at Target. They stopped stocking it in my Target. And it turns out that I don't like the scent of coconut. You may remember this from my empties, or you may not, whatever. I can tolerate coconut in small doses. After 2 run-throughs of the Pacifica Coconut Rehab Cream, using it as a night moisturizer, I had to stop and switch to another night cream because I can only handle so much coconut. So this is being used at a snail's pace. This is not a problem in itself, right? I'm a project planner. I can make things work. I can throw this into a project. Why is it in my declutter box? Well, it's in my declutter box because I bought sunscreen, a nice moisturizing sunscreen that I am using on my hands halfway through the day to re-up on my sunscreen quotient. So I don't need 2 hand creams in my purse. And I would rather have the sunscreen than, because the backs of my hands you can't really tell in this lighting, but the backs of my hands get really red. They get really red if they're irritated and really brown. And I've had several eczema flares on the back of my hands when I was washing my hands a lot more because I was working in food service, admittedly. But the back of my hands is sensitive and eczema prone, and I just really want to make sure that I keep a good dose of sunscreen on them. So I'm just using sunscreen as my purse lotion now. So I don't need another one. Alright, let's get into the makeup. Let's get into the things that inspired this particular declutter. This is the BareMinerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation in Fair 01. This is a nice foundation. It annoys me that I can't apply it with a brush. It is streaky. Is that being picky? Maybe. But I am not getting basically any use out of this foundation, even as a mixer anymore, because I would just rather combine it with another light foundation that I know that I can use a brush with. So this is going to a better home. This is about 3/4 full. It is, a decently full foundation. And then this one from my ranking video. This one ranked, I think, last in my foundations. It is definitely used, and I have used slightly more of it. There's probably about 2/3 of the bottle. This, I found out, I wore it again, and I've discovered why I ranked it so low. This is a luminous foundation. It doesn't set down. It stays sticky all day, which I would be here for. I would 100% be here for that, because my skin is not dry. It doesn't have dry flaky patches, but it leans dry, and I just prefer the look of a luminous foundation. But this is such high coverage. You guys, I've heard people say this is, a medium foundation. Medium buildable to high coverage. Maybe it's just that I don't have problems with my skin. But this is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer in a 00A porcelain. This foundation makes me look completely featureless. And I don't love the full coverage look. Just straight up. It's not a thing that I enjoy particularly. So, I like that it's a luminous foundation. I'm okay with it not setting down. It doesn't transfer. On me, it doesn't transfer, except like if I'm actually touching my face with my phone or something, talking on the phone. So it minimally transfers, but it's just too high coverage for me. It's just a little bit too high coverage for me to be able to wear on any kind of consistent basis. Yes, I could probably pan this, but I would have to pan this after this is completely done, and look at how much I still have left of this. Look at how much. Oh, that was apparently one of my own hairs. I was ready to blame it on the cat. Yeah, look at, like, this is a 1.7 ounce tube. I probably have half an ounce left of this foundation, and I haven't worn it all week because I have no regrets. I have been wearing just concealer instead. It's so much faster to get out of the house if you don't blank out all of your features and then have to put them back on with blush and bronzer. Just by the way, I'm really not a foundation person. It's weird. I find foundations very compelling, but also I don't fundamentally enjoy wearing foundation. I like trying foundations. I like discovering whether they're the correct shade for me. But I don't like wearing foundation on a consistent basis. Weird facts about me. Okay. Let's carry on with the coverage products. You may remember this. I got this in the haul that I posted recently. The embarrassingly large haul of things that I bought in like the last week of July and the first week and a half of August. Embarrassingly large. I got this concealer sampler. And I thought, you know what? There's enough concealer in here to do like a full foundation or to use for like 5 days. So I can definitely, I used up Swan, and I tried sand. It was so orange on me, you guys. So insanely orange. Sand, very bad color for me. Turns out, very orange. Anyway, I used up Swan, and it basically took me a week and a half because I was interspersing it with other concealers. So I was like, you know what? This is actually a great thing to give away because it's a little sampler of a bunch of different colors, and women in need come in all colors, not just extremely pale. So this is something that is good, and they always want coverage products because women love foundation. I don't know what it is, but yeah. All right, this is the little Anastasia banana contour stick. This is I believe that you can sanitize this. So this is a stick concealer. I have realized that I'm just not getting any use out of it, so I might as well give it away to someone that is going to get some use out of it. And there are people for whom that would actually be a good concealer, and for me it's too dark. It's significantly too dark on me. So I wanted to give that a new home and some new life through the means of Project Beauty Share. Alright, let's do some eyeliners. This was the It Cosmetics Waterproof Anti-Aging Gel Eyeliner. This was a little tiny sample that, you know, this is a deluxe size sample that I got in an Ulta purchase. And I was like, you know what? I have not used this. You know what? I can just give this away. And even though I opened it and I took it out of the box, oh no, is it retractable? Oh no, it's a retractable one. Although, not that it does retract. Okay, so that's a retractable eyeliner. I can't actually send it to Project Beauty Share, even though I haven't used it because I didn't leave it in the original packaging. I really thought it was sharpenable. Well, in any case, my mistake. I will use that one up. And then this is definitely sharpenable. I have sharpened it. This is a deluxe size Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. This is the color Voodoo. It is a pretty shiny purple. I love the formula of these Urban Decay eyeliners, but purple is just not a color that I wear that much in my eyeliner. I would rather have a brown or a green or even a blue or a teal. Purple, you know, this came in a little sampler, and I'm just like, no. No, we will pass on that one. All right. This is the Julep Get In Line Invisible Lip Liner. This is a sharpenable pencil. So Project Beauty Share will be able to sanitize it by sharpening it. And this is a clear lip liner. So for people that need their lip products to stay in place all day, some lip products just feather and they go into the little cracks around your lips no matter what, unless you use a lip liner. I don't particularly like clear lip liners, it turns out. And I have not gotten basically any use out of this, so I figure this can go to a better home. Right. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I got this in May, and I haven't opened it. I have not sprayed this once. This can definitely go to a better home. My goodness. And then finally, a couple of eye products. This is the Sephora Colorful Matte eyeshadow in Sunglasses Needed. Isn't that cute? This is a nice, like, sort of mustardy. It's not very intense on me. It's kind of a pale transition-y color. But I figured that that would be nice for someone who wants a little bit of a warm, colorful transition color. And then this is a little julep eyeshadow duo. This is the Feels Like Velvet in Champagne and Caviar. And I basically use this as a mirror. The mirror is very large and nice. So I figure this duo can definitely go to a better home and make someone else happy and give them a really simple eye look that they can just throw on. Like you can this is an eyeshadow look that you could very easily do with fingers. Look, you smudge this on the outer corner of your eye, then this goes in the inner part. The few times that I have worn this, that is how I have used it. It is a very nice, serviceable look, very natural, very easy. And that was my declutter, you guys. I hope you enjoyed or learned something. Maybe it inspired you to do a little bit of cleaning out of your own, giving things to a, passing things on to a home where they will be loved more than you can give them love. Because after all, as makeup lovers, we have a lot of makeup. Or is that just me? Please tell me it's not just me. I will leave the information for Project Beauty Share down below. They have guidelines posted on their website for what products they accept and what they don't. Very, very easy to understand guidelines. So, I hope that if you have something that is in a good condition and you are able to pass it on and you want to pass it on, that you can send it to Project Beauty Share in Washington, and it will go to people who need it more than me for sure. So I hope you enjoyed or learned something, or both. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like, and goodbye for now.